right. So this gentleman, oh my God, DeepSeaVegan. Kendall Duffy, can you please unmute yourself? Brother, I am excited about you. Now, I'm far from vegan. God knows I love some meat. But I am excited to see your recipes and find out what I can do better on my end. So take it away, and thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. So the first thing I want to say is a good evening to everyone. And I want to start by saying I am not a member, but as of tonight, I am joining. I'm excited to be joining. So I will officially be joining Nabs. So I have been diving actively for a little over 5 years. I'm an advanced diver. I'm getting ready to start my rescue training soon. I usually dive every 6 to 8 weeks. I live in Nashville, so it's a landlocked area, so I have to travel usually to South Florida, where I usually go, Jupiter, West Palm, etc., the Keys. As you mentioned, I am vegan, and I came up with a really cool concept as an African-American scuba diver and a vegan chef. I came up with a concept called DeepSeaVegan, and it has been taking off. We're based here in Nashville, and what's really cool about DeepSeaVegan is that all of our menu items are themed after scuba diving, the beach, or the ocean. And I'll type our website in the chat when I finish this little demo. I became vegan because I had high cholesterol, and I learned through my doctor that cholesterol only enters our body through animals and animal byproducts. So I made a conscious decision not to get on medications, but to change my diet and started making some incredible menu items, which you're about to see one now that I call Black Sand, themed after the Black Sands of Hawaii. So this is a really cool and simple dessert that you can make. I'm going to do it kind of quick because I know we have just a few minutes, but I'm on a temporary device because my original device was not letting me get in. So hopefully you guys can see me. But this menu item is called Black Sand, and it actually uses avocados. Now, some people say, I don't like avocados, but I'm like, wait until you try this. So what it consists of is chocolate pudding, a homemade Cool Whip topping, and a Oreo cookie-based crumble. And I'll put the recipe as well. You're going to need some cinnamon. You're going to need a little bit of maple syrup. You're going to need some pure vanilla. You're going to need some raw cocoa powder. You're going to need a can of coconut milk, which has to chill overnight. The purpose of that is when the coconut milk chills, it creates a thick layer of cream, which we use to make our whipped cream. So to start off with, we're going to make the whipped cream. So what we do is we take the chilled coconut milk, open it up. We're going to scrape off the thick layer of cream that's on the coconut milk. Again, it needs to chill overnight, at least for 12 hours. And what will happen is once you do that, you're going to take that chilled cream from the coconut milk. You're going to put it into a mixing bowl. You're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and you're going to add a half cup of powdered sugar. And you're going to whip that up with a hand mixer. And what's going to happen once you do that, you're going to get a very decadent homemade vegan Cool Whip. It's very thick, as you can see. This is literally a vegan Cool Whip made from chilled coconut milk. It's absolutely decadent and very delicious. The second thing we're going to do is actually make the actual chocolate pudding. So I have 2 small avocados. This is going to be for a half order. Normally I'll do 4, so I'm going to take everything in half right now. So we cut the avocado in half, and there's a seed in the middle of the avocado. We're going to take the seed out of the avocado with just a spoon. And once the seed comes out, and this avocados are a little messy, so once the seed comes out, we're going to take the avocado, and I'm going to bring my food processor over just a little bit. I know it's in the way for now, but just to show you, we're going to just scrape the soft flesh out of the avocado into the food processor, okay, both halves of it. Again, take that seed out, scrape the soft flesh into the food processor. And once you do that, we're going to take a half cup of the raw cocoa, just raw cocoa. We're going to put that in. And then I'm going to do this for just a second because it's going to get loud, but just to show you what you're going to do. You're going to turn the food processor for about maybe 60 seconds. I'm going to do like 2 or 3 seconds. Once you do that, you're going to start to get a chocolate sensation from the creaminess of the avocado and the cocoa powder. Now, it's going to be a little thick, so what you're going to do is add a little bit of coconut milk. And what I do is I actually just I save the remaining coconut milk at the bottom of this can, and add that to the mix. And what this is going to do is going to give you some really smooth, creamy consistency. Then you're going to add 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla. You're going to add 1 teaspoon of maple syrup as a soft sweetener. And you're going to add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, so then once you do that, you're going to get this amazing chocolate pudding. It's very creamy, very rich, very sweet. So the last thing you're going to do is you're going to take a pack of Oreo cookies, regular Oreos. And yes, Oreos are vegan. The white cream in the middle of Oreos is made from palm oil. Oreos are completely vegan. So we're going to take this, 1 little pack of Oreos, we're going to put it in the food processor and turn it on. Once you do that, it's going to crumble up, and it's going to give you little small pieces of like Oreo crumbles, like little sandy Oreo crumbles, okay? So then, to make this little dessert up, and we're going to do this in what I call a shot glass dessert mini. So we have a little small shot glass. Let me move this back out of the way. We have a little small shot glass. So we're going to take 1 teaspoon of the crumbles, right? We're going to put that in there. Then we're going to take a couple of teaspoons of the actual pudding. We're going to put that in the cup on top of the crumbles. Okay, so let's just go with maybe 3, maybe 4, because it's not quite to the top. All right, so now we have the chocolate pudding on top of the crumbles. You can see that. Then we're going to take a little bit of the Cool Whip whipped cream. We're going to put that on the very top, and we're going to smooth it out on top. So now we have a layer of whipped cream, homemade vegan whipped cream on top. Okay. Then we're going to take a little bit more of the crumbles. We're going to sprinkle these crumbles on top, okay, of the whipped cream. And what you're going to get is something really cool looking and extremely delicious. So if you can see this, I'm going to put it right here. Let's see. Okay, right there. So if you can see that, it's the Oreo cookie crumble on the bottom. It's decadent, delicious vegan chocolate pudding in the middle. You've got the whipped cream on top, and then you got the chocolate crumbles or the chocolate sand on top of that. Now I take these little spoons right here, and I stick it in there for all you who like really well-plated and fun-looking things. And this is how you serve it, with a little spoon in there, a little type of spoon. And again, I call this black sand. Again, all of my menu items are themed after scuba diving, the beach, or the ocean. So this is black sand from DeepSeaVegan. Again, we're located in Nashville. We do vegan fried fish. We do calamari. We do cakes. We do peach cobbler. We do blueberry cobbler. We do burgers. We do tacos. And again, because of me being a scuba diver, everything has a theme. So our tacos are called Spanish seashells. Our burgers are called seaside cheeseburgers. The blueberry cobbler is called Blue Lagoon. So it's a really cool concept. And again, I want to let you guys know that I am definitely joining Nabs tonight. I was actually planning on diving this weekend in South Florida, but there's some inclement weather with a tropical storm, so the seas are pretty high. So I'm going to have to postpone the trip maybe a couple of weeks back. I also have a twin brother, and my twin brother who runs DeepSeaVegan with me is a newly certified diver as of this summer. So he's a newbie diver, and in December, he and I are going back to South Florida so I can give him a little bit more fun and experience and work on his skills a little bit. But he's a great diver, has a bright future ahead, and I'm going to talk him into also joining Nabs, because it's funny, when I go diving, I'm always the only person of color on the boat. And so when I discovered Nabs, I was like, you know what, this is something I never knew existed. And so I've been following the page for a while, and so it's time for me now to officially become a member. And if anyone is ever in Nashville, please come by DeepSeaVegan. I'll put the information in the chat, and you guys can click the link and see what we're all about.
Kendall, thank you, my brother. Oh my gosh. Everyone is clapping. I don't know if you see it, but first of all, you are a tease. I just want to let you know you teasing, because we all sit there like this.
That's this dessert that I don't know what to do with it. I don't want to eat it because I'm not hungry.
I'll chat you my address.
If anybody wants this, virtually.
Jennifer wants it. Christiana said, throw it this way. Brother, you are preaching to the choir. We definitely we feel you when it comes to just seeing only us on the boat. So thank you. Welcome to Nabs. We are super excited. We are definitely coming to Nashville one day, and we will definitely hook you up.